Bro, I've been thinking about strategic quitting. What are the right things you should quit now so you can pour your focus into the things that matter the most? And I was just doing some research here. The Concorde fallacy. Have you ever heard of the sunken cost fallacy? It says here, even when it became clear that the plane, remember the Concorde plane with the pointy nose on it, was not profitable, investors continued to pour money into the failing project for another 27 years. In psychology, it describes how people continue with failing endeavors because they've already invested so much. Come with me, I gotta tell you this story. Come with me. All right, so this can apply to basically anything, but I want to tell you an embarrassing story about a landscaping job we did a while back, and I was going down the wrong path. We basically had to fix a water drainage issue going down a landscape bed, and I had an idea of a way to remediate and solve this problem. And so as we started working, I started getting anxiety and something felt wrong. I didn't know what it was. I'm going to the material supply, landscape supply, Home Depot, and the anxiety is growing to the point where I was becoming panicky. And I kept going deeper and deeper into this problem, trying to fix it with an erroneous solution, and something didn't feel right. So I got so far down the rabbit hole in this line of thinking that I became emotionally paralyzed in total anxiety. And I remember Tony Robbins, he goes, "You're not having anxiety, you're just in an unresourceful state." I'm like, and I knew that to be true. He said, because I'm going to his event in November, but he said, 80% of your focus should be on the solution and only 20% on the problem. I know that inherently, and I'm focusing on the solution as much as I can. I know not to focus on the problem because it doesn't get you anywhere. You focus on the solution. I've learned that about myself, haven't you? Then how come the more I focus on the solution, the worse it got, to the point where I was completely locked up and I was physically shaking. I was embarrassed, and I didn't want my customers to see for that to leak through. You should never let that lack of confidence leak through. So why was it getting worse? We stopped the job, and now it goes into a whole nother day. Driving home from the job site, I'm like, something isn't right. Get home, I pet my dogs, I lay on my patio on the lawn furniture, and I close my eyes, and it's a beautiful day, just like now. I exhale, and then I start laughing my butt off. I'm laughing so hard now that I'm giggling. I realized the reason why it felt wrong, because when it feels wrong, James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, he said, if something seems wrong, you should fix your strategy, right? Because you sense it, your higher self senses it, your subconscious. I started laughing so hard I was almost crying, and all the weight lifted off my shoulders. And you want to know what I realized? I was focusing on solutions to problems that didn't even exist. I wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place. I was in the wrong jurisdiction. You're not even supposed to be doing that thing. You're not even supposed to be there or with those people or in that relationship or in that business. You're not even supposed to be there. So you're there fuddling around and fiddling around in your sunken cost, putting more and more time and energy into something you ain't even supposed to be doing. Bro, we went back next morning, cranked out the rest of that landscape job, boom, 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 and it was done. Basically, the water drainage issue, I was trying to fix something that didn't even make sense. We just fixed it real quick. It wasn't even a problem. Strategic quitting. What do you need to quit right now that you shouldn't even be doing? I don't care how long you've been doing it. So let's go back to the beginning, the Concorde fallacy. Remember that jet I was talking about? You can look up the Concorde, it's amazing. They wanted to make this thing like airliners for public travel. It was so expensive, it didn't work. They even got like the European government involved. They were sinking billions of dollars into this thing. And at the final end, when they finally stopped it, they were like, why did we even keep on doing this? And they realized the only reason is because they had sunk in so much time and energy and money into it. They couldn't face the fact that it wasn't working. They could not just swallow that pill or realize that the whole thing wasn't gonna work. So sometimes just taking this whole thing and just cutting it and strategically quitting allows you to focus on what you're supposed to be doing and what's God's will for your life. Come with me. By the way, So I mostly talk about how to start and grow your landscape business from 0 to 100K, and I love doing that. And I have this passion project I've been working on, something that resonates with my own life. I'm creating a new program called Monetize Your Message, and it launches very soon. And you can get an entirely free workbook that'll teach you the many multiple ways. If you have a message in your heart you want to share with the world, maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, a podcast, you want to inspire people. Well, at some point, if you do it for years and years and you're putting all your cost, it becomes a sunken cost. At some point, you'll have to monetize it, right? It's like a side business. Go to keithkalfas.com/multiple ways, and I'll teach you all the different, it's totally free, different multiple ways to monetize your message. I'll put a link in the description below. Come over here. If I could share something powerful that's helped me in my life, especially the past few years, this is crazy. Create, just like policies in your business, create some policies for yourself, your personal life, and for your thought process, but for your actions. This is what I do, this is what I don't do. And when you see yourself getting into something that seems even like an opportunity, it could be in your landscaping business, say, you know what? We don't offer that service no more. We'll do a whole bunch of this, but we don't do that no more. And if you do something brand new that you love to do and you're passionate and you want to learn, it's going to be hard. You're going to have mistakes and failures, but you're going to learn and grow into it and evolve, right? But if it's something that you don't even want to do and you don't even like to do and you're doing it just for the money, see how quickly you can grow out of that stage into of your life and into the new chapter, to where now you're doing stuff that you love to do and you're getting paid. Not doing stuff that you hate, that you don't even want to do, that you suck at and you're forced to get good at just for money. There's way too many opportunities out here. So you can do what you love and you can crush it. Are you feeling overwhelmed, stressed out, bogged down? I know how you feel. I've been running my landscaping business 13 years, and one of the #1 things that helped me was Jobber software. It freed up so much time because everything became digital on my phone. Billing, invoicing, payment collection, you could do it all with Jobber. If you want to try a totally free trial of Jobber software for 2 weeks and get a huge discount with my exclusive link, go to getjobber.com/Kalfas. Just go there and click the link below. Try it, you'll love it.